What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a meh day of support and of course terrible gameplay. That's right, folks. Our boy played the second stream of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and of course it didn't go as well as the first day. That's right, folks. And I told you, this is just a pattern with Phil, where his first day gets a okay support, and then it just falls off right after. The second stream just dies off, and that exactly is what happened with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That's right, folks. And of course, let's not forget today's the DSP React at content, where of course Phil decided to call the BegPocalypse on DSP React. So we'll definitely get into that, and we'll rip Phil a new one. So let's get into it.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 11th of November, 2023. A good streaming day, to say the least. It was fun, it was interesting, and, importantly, we achieved our goals. So let us talk about this, shall we? So, first of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, we had a good variety of stuff to talk about. You know, a little bit of updates in regards to gaming news, like there was a Golden Joystick Awards, and that went horribly. We talked a little bit about that. Had some updates on my initial impressions on Modern Warfare 3, as well as how far we got in Spider-Man 2 and almost heading into the conclusion, which is really awesome. We did a big segment regarding the suggestion box. That's right, we brought back the suggestion box, in which you guys have been posting suggestions all last month, and we got through a bunch more. Excuse me. And although I am still suffering symptoms of my cold.
Yeah, nobody cares about your code, Phil. I mean, again, it's the sympathy cry of "I'm sick, give me tips." It's nothing new, Phil. This is going on 2 weeks with the same bullshit. Get a new story, okay? Get a new beg tactic, because this "I'm sick" is getting really fucking annoying. Okay, as it relates to the suggestion box, he did the same thing he did the first stream. He reviewed a few suggestions and he shitted all over them. Of course, he didn't want to do any of them, decided to shit on them. And he's not looking for suggestions. What he's looking for is affirmation. He's looking for people to basically suggest shit that he wants to do. Again, more people suggested games for him to play, and he shat all over that. People suggested, hey, remember you were supposed to bring in guests for that interview show for DSP React. He shitted all over that. He blamed side scrollers and all of the drama and stuff like that, and he's not going to do it. It was just him just shitting all over the suggestions, and he did not take not a single one into consideration, and basically said, hey, I'm going to think about this. We could definitely do this. I think he reviewed probably about 10 suggestions. 5 of them were games, and the other 5 was how he can improve his content, and he shit all over them, just like the person Phil is. So he really needs to stop this suggestion box. It's just so fucking pointless. It just wastes everyone's time, and all it does is just annoy the people that actually submitted the suggestions, because they see that you're gonna shit all over them. So what's the point of trying to help you out if you're not gonna take anything seriously?
I did actually feel a little better today. I feel like the post-nasal drip over the course of the first stream died down a bit, and this late stream, it wasn't as bad of a deal. I did not nearly cough as much today, nor did I need to blow my nose as much, which is a great improvement, and I'm hoping that this is a sign of continued improvement moving forward. So we'll see. Anyway, outside of the Level 1 podcast, 2 great gameplay streams today. On the first stream, which was Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer again. Goals. First goal, complete the daily challenges. Well, what were they? Number 1, get 30 kills with the tactical stance, which basically makes you hold your gun crooked. It's really weird. I don't know if it's supposed to make the game any harder, but I got it done. It was annoying. We had to do like an hour of doing that to take the 30 kills. Then it was get 3 headshots with a marksman rifle. Now, I had not used a marksman rifle at all yet, just assault rifle and battle rifle. So I actually used whatever the default one is that they were saying, oh, limited time, use it now. I started using it. And at first, of course, it's not very good when you have no scope. But as soon as you level it up a bit and you unlock all the scopes, I started using them. I liked it. I was like, oh, this is actually cool. I actually like playing with the more accurate gameplay style of standing back and trying to, you know, get sniper shots from a distance, as opposed to running up into someone's face and unloading full auto. So I was actually enjoying it. Certain maps worked really well, others not so much. But sadly, I hate to say it, I kind of exposed the game for being not so good. And what I mean by that is, there's a stage, all right, and it's one of the ones from, you know, the classic throwback stages that I used to play. I can't remember which one it was. It's the one that has multiple tunnels. There's a tunnel that goes under the stage, where you can run from the sides, and it's like a choke point. But then there's also a tunnel or a corridor that goes through the main building, again, on like a higher level. So there's 2 major choke points, okay? And literally, the upstairs one is a straight path. And if you just lay there with your sniper rifle out and you're waiting, and someone walks into the path, you're guaranteed a hit, okay? So I did that. I laid there, and I had my sniper rifle and a good scope and everything, and I was just firing, and it was hitting, and no one was dying. It was just hit directly into them. They were running like ducks in a row in a line, and I'm just badoom, 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 and every shot's connecting. No one dies, and all of a sudden it would just show them spraying bullets in the corridor, and I instantly die. And it was like, what? So, if you play strategically, if you play the smart way in this military shooter, you lose. It just exposed the game for being stupid. Like, sniping is really good if you get the drop on someone, but you can't just, like, sit out in an area where it should work. It doesn't work. You have to get someone unbeknownst to them seeing you. It's really stupid in that regard.
Okay. You're a fucking idiot, Phil. You're a fucking idiot. That did not happen. First of all, you can't spray a shotgun. A shotgun is a one-shot weapon. A shotgun is a one-shot kill weapon. That's the benefit of having a sniper. It's harder. You can get one shot off. You have to wait a second or two, and then you can get a second shot because you have to kind of reload it, or, you know, you just can't go ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. That's not how shotguns work, so that didn't fucking happen, you fucking moron. Okay. The other thing is, I remember that play where you were in that fucking corridor, and yes, you had a shotgun. You shot once, you missed, and then they caught you with an assault rifle. A sniper rifle isn't what you should use in that corridor, Phil. You should use grenades, smoke grenades, or you should use an assault weapon. That's what you should use. That's what it's made for. And the point is, that corridor, that's the point. The map is made that way. Your team is supposed to control that point, and when the enemies come to you, you have a strategic advantage, and you can clip the enemy. And then what the enemy's supposed to do is they're supposed to try to come in, retake that position, and then they can have it as an advantage point. You sitting there with a fucking a sniper rifle, isn't going to work. And that's the reason why you fucking lost. God, you're a moron. Sniper rifles are made for you to camp at high points so you can clip people. And the reason why you're in a high point away from everyone is to give you time to reload. Because sniper rifles don't go do 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 do. No, it doesn't fucking do that, Phil. You are the worst Modern Warfare player I've ever seen. You are terrible. You have no strategy whatsoever. Most of the maps, especially big maps, all you do is just throw your fucking self in, running around like a fucking crackhead with his head cut off, and you get killed. That's the point. You don't play strategically, Phil. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't play strategically whatsoever. You don't even take the maps into account what map you're on. I was watching you play on Rust, and what you were doing was going in the middle of the bottom middle and getting killed. That's not how you play Rust, Phil. You're supposed to find a strategic point with a good cover, and you're supposed to kill people. There's a kill box, you're supposed to kill them. You're not supposed to run in the middle of the fucking map, because what's going to happen is eventually you're going to have people that are going to be above you, and they're just going to snipe and kill you. And that's what happened to you, Phil. And you sit there and you complain and bitch about the fucking game. You talk about the lag. No, Phil, there is no fucking lag. You were doing a 19 to 20 ping on most games. There was no fucking lag. The only lag is in your gin-soaked brain, because you're an old geezer that's 41 going on 71, and your reflexes are fucking terrible.
Tons of stuff like that today where, you know, getting the drop on someone, opening fire, hitting them a million times, then magically I die. Like, get the fuck out of here, right? But the truth is, I still had a lot of fun because I was using new weapons. You know, first I was using that weird tactical, and then I started using the marksman rifle for a while, and I liked it. And then I swapped to the SMG, the Striker SMG, and we used that for like the last half hour. I was just starting to unlock attachments, and then we ran out of time. In addition, I hit level 25 today, and for those who don't know, once you hit level 25, you unlock a ton of stuff in the game, a ton of weapons, attachments, kill streaks, and the ability to select an item you want to unlock personally. And once you achieve a certain amount of objectives, like daily objectives, you get it. So I unlocked the lower end Juggernaut kill streak, and now I'm trying to unlock the better higher end Juggernaut kill streak. So basically now, every time I play, it's progress towards unlocking. It sucks because the first 6 hours doesn't feel like that at all, but once you hit level 25, now you start to feel like major progress towards unlocking stuff. So truth is, even as frustrating as the game is, and I know it's not perfect, and some of the connections are shit, it's still fun. I was still doing really well. I was multiple times again, top of the leaderboard or close, doing well. Even using weapons I'm not good with and I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still doing really well. And I feel like if I continuously play, I play better. You know, I'll get better with the marksman rifles. I'll get better with the SMG. I'll start doing really well no matter what weapon I'm using. So I'm looking forward to that because I actually do. As frustrating and imperfect it is, it's still good. It's still fun to play, and people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I hope you liked the footage from today. Moving forward, Modern Warfare 3 will not be a daytime stream anymore. Now it's going to be a night stream, just so you guys know. Okay? Okay.
Okay, yep, we know that. And the reason is because support already has dwindled. You went from making $126 on your premiere stream, which was meh, and you barely made $80. You made $80 on your second playthrough. Following that fucking pattern of all your games, that the first stream is okay, and then it just dies off. And that's what happened yesterday. You barely made $80. You got like 10 members. And that was about it. And that was it, folks. That's all the support you got. So, of course, already Phil is talking about, oh, yeah, the game has problems, it has issues. He's just talking out his fucking ass so that he can wage quit it in about another week after he starts getting clapped and beat down when people start leveling up and he's just disastrous. He's going to say the game is shit, the net code is bad, and he's going to wage quit it. That's why he already is pushing this down to the night stream. He's already pushing it to the night stream because he knows support's going to already dry up. And what he's going to do is wait for Modern Warfare. Well, he's going to wait for Warzone to come out. And hopefully he can rejuvenate the support and milk the challenges or bounties. That's what he's going to do. So nothing new here, Phil. It's the same old shit with you, Phil. It's all about fucking money with you.
Is the Level 1 podcast in the morning here on DSP Gaming. But then we switch over to DSP Reacts for my weekly react show, DSP versus the Internet. Now, this is a very important day, and here's why. As you know, 2 weeks ago I was sick. As you know, originally my plan was to delay the react show, but I missed 4 days of streaming. By the time I got back, there was no time to make up the show. So I lost a week on the react show. It's the first time the whole year, 37 episodes, and I'd never missed a show. And I finally missed one. And I really wish I could have made it up, but there was just no way to do that. So last week, we had a fun react show that was a catch-up show that was Halloween themed because it was all the stuff from the week before we didn't do, but definitely was out of place for the season because now we're heading into the holiday season. We're thinking about American Thanksgiving or Black Friday shopping or Christmas. We're not thinking about Halloween horror. So I am happy to be past that. However, something kind of crappy happened over the last week. We lost a ridiculous amount of members. We had over 100, like 15, 20. We're down. I believe we're under 100 now. I haven't checked yet. I'm going to check tomorrow morning. But we lost a ton because I could tell on the channel. It tells you how much profit you're making each month. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars lost. Just disappeared. Which means all those memberships expired and no one renewed them. Now, there's a combination of factors. Number one, some of those were gifted. So, no one regifted. Okay. But I guarantee you that there's a chunk of people who are upset because I was sick, I couldn't do the show, and there was no time for a makeup show, so they feel, oh, we're cheated. You know, we didn't get to see our videos for that week or whatever, and they're upset and they didn't renew. And I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just life. You know, it screwed me over. It screwed everyone over, me being sick. It sucks. I wanted to be there for it. I wanted to make it up. It just didn't work out that way. So what I'm hoping is that tomorrow we can have a rally. And now that we're heading into the holiday season, vibe will be a little different. Hopefully we'll have a good show. Maybe we'll get some people to become members again, renew their memberships. Maybe we'll have some new members. Maybe some people will be in the holiday spirit to gift memberships to those there. That would be great. Obviously, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, this would be a great time to help out with the React channel. Because like I told you, the reason that channel does well and is viable is the memberships. Without memberships, the channel's not viable. All right? And we just lost a ton of members. I don't make money on the views on the videos there. They all get claimed. So without members, I can't keep working on the channel. So I hope we can get some of those back tomorrow. I really hope we can get the momentum back on that channel. It would really help a lot, okay? So
that's right, folks. Phil has just issued the BegPocalypse for DSP Reacts. That's right. And yeah, I think he's under 100. I believe he's down to about 80. And this whole notion, Phil, that some of them are gifted. No, Phil. The vast majority of your memberships on both your channels are fucking gifted, Phil. At least 100 of those members have been gifted. And you know this, Phil, and you talk out your fucking ass. God, you're such a greedy fucking asshole. You're so fucking greedy. You just made over 70 members. You got over 70 members in the last 2 days on your DSP gaming channel. Someone that gets barely 250 views, right, per stream. And you expect to have over, what, 500-600 members? You don't deserve that, Phil. Not for your channel, not for your fucking size. And the only reason why you're at that level is because your fucking pay pigs and your whales, OIC, is propping your fucking channel up. And now that OIC has been gone, your memberships are dropped, and it looks like Joseo is trying to step in. He's trying to be the King Dent here and trying to, you know, trying to curry favor with you. But of course, he doesn't have that cash to be able to throw around money like that to prop your dead ass channel the fuck up. So it's gonna be funny today when we see DSP reaction. We see you at what, 80 members, and you're gonna sit there and bitch and complain because you're not making any money because you got sick and the world screwed you over and the universe is unfair and you deserve more and more and more. No, the fuck you don't. You don't deserve fucking shit, Phil. And I can't wait for that channel to fucking die. And I hope that you're way under it. I hope you're at like 60 members so I can sit there, point and laugh at your stupid ass because your channel is boring as all fuck. And God knows who the fuck is throwing any money at that channel. You need to kill that channel, seriously. Because all it's doing is just watering down your DSP gaming channel. And maybe this is the kick in the ass you need. Your membership's dropping to 40 or 50 members. And, you know, maybe that'll wake your stupid ass up. And maybe you can do something different. Anyway, today should be fun. Can't wait to see the podcast to see where Phil is. Well, won't the podcast. Can't wait to see DSP reacts to see how much those members have dipped. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.